Now to match day 12 and match day 13 preview and review here on Around the MLS show with Sam on asnsportstv.net. My name is Sam. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on all our social media platforms. You can go to our website www.asnsportstv.net. Match day 12 brought lots of fireworks, but the Open Cup results sent shock waves down the whole of soccer in America. In one of the upset, defending champions, the Houston Dynamo, they were knocked out by Detroit City Football Club after a pulsating 3-3 draw, and a penalty shootout was used to break the tie and Houston got knocked out. Real Salt Lake was also sent out from the Open Cup by New Mexico FC 4-2. They lost. Other MLS teams that played managed to scrape through. LAFC trashed Las Vegas FC 3-1. Legend Kai Kamara scored for his 11th MLS club, LAFC. But the MLS regular season match day 12 produced 35 goals. Colorado Rapids, Minnesota, and New England Revolution are the only three teams that won on the road. And if you are watching this episode right now, I'm sure you know by now that Lionel Messi set a handful of MLS records on match day 12. Just the greatest player doing remarkable things here in the Major League Soccer. Lionel Messi is having fun with ruthlessness, I must tell you. Inter Miami are the real deal in the Eastern Conference after they hammered the Red Bulls of New York 6-2 to set the pace in the conference. Inter Miami will play away from home at CF Montreal, who were trashed 4-1 by Nashville on match day 12. I fancy Messi and his gang to smash and grab 3 points from Stade Saputo. You know how they do it. Messi leading the charge. Messi set 2 records on match day 12 with 1 goal and 5 assists against the New York Red Bulls in a 6-2 demolition. Inter Miami now lead MLS with 32 goals scored, 11 more than their next closest competitor. They have won 4 straight games, and it seems nobody can compete with them for 90 minutes. Messi is a magician, the best ever, the GOAT, and every other superlative you can think of to describe him. So let's enjoy him while he's here in the MLS. Right, let's go to Audi Field. DC United are finding their feet with a 2-2 home draw with Philadelphia Union. Not too good, not too bad either. While Christian Benteke leads the team with 8 goals in his last 9 starts for DC United, Gerard Stroud leads the team with 5 assists. And DC are ninth in the Eastern Conference. DC United needs Benteke to show consistency in front of goal if they want to compete and challenge this season in the Eastern Conference. DC United are away at Atlanta on match day 13 and need to get back to winning ways will be paramount. Also, Philadelphia Union is struggling this season. They are winless now in 3 games. The last time Philly Union won a game was a 2-1 away win in Nashville on April 14th on match day 9. Since then, they have slumped to 8th in the Eastern Conference, 14 points from 11 games. But for now, I think their top players have been underperforming. This is not the Philly Union we all know that reached the MLS Cup Finals and lost to LAFC, an Eastern Conference Championship game twice in 2 seasons under Jim Curtin. Philly Union will be at home on match day 12 to Orlando City Football Club at the Sobro Park. So they might want to make it count by picking 3 points. Daniel Gazdag leads the team with 6 goals this season. What thing. In Northern California, the San Jose Earthquakes are gradually grinding out results in each match. I must tell you that. The Quakes 3-1 home win over LAFC is a warning shot to other Western Conference that PayPal Park is a slaughter ground. When you come here, you will get beaten. San Jose is away to Colorado Rapids, who also earned a 2-0 away win at New York City Football Club on March the 12th. So we are going to see what would happen. Two great teams against each other at the Dick Sporting Goods Stadium. Yes, for LAFC, their inconsistency this season is mind-boggling. And I think this is what they should address. They have the talent. They have the player with the killer instinct in front of the goal. Gabonese striker Dennis Bouanga, last season Golden Boot winner, is still potent. Lead LAFC with 6 goals, but it seems we may have a new goal king with Messi and Suarez leading the race for the Golden Boot with 10 goals apiece. So LAFC will be at home to Vancouver Whitecaps at the BMO on March day 13 this weekend. Right, let's go to Utah. Real Salt Lake. They got sucker punch from the Open Cup by New Mexico Football Club, but they are finding 3 more points to strengthen their hold on top of the Western Conference, as they beat Sporting Kansas 1-0 on March day 12. Chucho Arango did the magic. But SKC manager Peter Vermes maintained a defiant stance as how his team could lose concentration in the dying minute only to concede a late goal when Chucho Arango scored from set pieces in the 80th minute, his 10th goal this season. Real Salt Lake finished the weekend at top of the Western Conference, second on points per game. They have the second best goal difference in the league of +9, and Chucho Arango is part of the MVP and Golden Boot conversation. Yes, he is. 10 goals this season for Real Salt Lake. They have 2 DP slots open that they can use in the summer. Emeka Eneli has been one of the biggest super draft steals in recent memory. Brian Vera provided the assist on Arango's game winner, and he does stuff like that. Real Salt Lake. Real Salt Lake will be at home to LA Galaxy on March 13 this weekend, and that will be a great game. At the BMO in Toronto, Toronto FC kept defying expectations this season, and this time around it was Federico Benedeschi show in their 3-1 home win over FC Dallas. It's amazing how even scoring a goal that gets caught offside, the wonders it could do to a player's mojo or confidence, as you can call it. But that was exactly what happened to Federico Benedeschi when his goal that hit back of the net was caught over an offside. He said, "Don't worry about it. I will give you guys a show." And guess what? Federico Benedeschi put up a show. Great goal. The way he called that ball and hit the back of the net. Finish off that game, and that was a great goal for Toronto Football Club. That means that Toronto number 10 is at his best, and their coach John Hedman will be hoping for a more performance of this magnitude on game days. Toronto they have 19 points in the Eastern Conference, and with Lorenzo Insigne still recovering from a hamstring injury, on March 13, Toronto will be at home to New York City Football Club. Toronto AFC and New York City Football Club. Right, in St. Paul, Minnesota, the Loons went on the road again, and they won again. This time, it was a 2-1 win at Atlanta United, and winners of 4 out of their 5 road games this season. Eric Ramsey is getting the best out of his squad. They have quality all over the pitch, and they can win games in different ways. Robbie Lord is pulling the strength in the middle. Tenny Oluwaseyi has been the biggest revolution in the MLS this season, and they have dangerous players on set pieces. Yes, FC Minnesota have won 3 straight and sit second in the Western Conference and 20 points, just a point behind Real Salt Lake. At the TQL in Cincinnati, Ohio, the quietest team is getting their job done. FC Cincy got 3 points again on March day 12, and they are winning by a long goal. That was how they were able to win the Supporters' Shield last season, and they are doing it again. Even though DP striker Aaron Bopenza is out with a jaw injury, Luciano Acosta is doing the job, and he'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks. But his absence doesn't matter for FC Cincy at all, because they have reigning MVP Lucho Acosta doing MVP things. He scored just 17 seconds in their game against Orlando, and his goal was the difference maker in that contest. Then the defense took care of business, and Cincinnati ran away with a 1-0 win. After 2 straight losses, Cincinnati has won 3 straight and is firmly in the midst for a supporters shield repeat this season. That's if Inter Miami should allow them. Cincinnati will be away to Columbus Crew in a rivalry game. Hell is real. Columbus Crew, they are in the final of the Champions League CONCACAF against Pachuca. Match day 13, hell is real showdown between Columbus Crew and last year MLS Cup winners who just defeated Tigres and Montreal to book a spot in the Champions League Cup finals here in CONCACAF, and FC Cincinnati, last year Supporters Shield winners who trailed only Inter Miami in the East, is shaping up MLS all-time derby fixtures this week. Will Wilfred Nancy and Columbus Crew free-flowing approach continue to soar against an informed rivals who are hungry for a revenge of their 2023 MLS Cup playoff defeat? Gucho Hernandez has grown into one of the most potent finishers here in the MLS. The Colombian lead the Crew with 4 goals, and Ghanaian Yoyeboa lead the team with 4 assists. All right, let's come back to Houston, Texas at the Shell Energy Stadium. Houston and St. Louis combined for 41 shots with a total of 3.5 goal expectations. But none of those shots were on target. They came from Houston, but none went inside the net. Houston is on a 3-game winless skid. Don't forget, they got knocked out from the Open Cup. They got dethroned by Detroit Lions Football Club on penalties, while St. Louis has won just twice all year. These teams both badly need an infusion of attacking quality in the summer window. To say that Houston Dynamo were wasteful in the front of goal is an understatement. The final third was missing against St. Louis City. Ali Ibrahim was guilty. Latif Blessing was guilty. All those Dynamo players who had the moment to score or make killer passes, but we are hesitant, we are all guilty of the wastefulness against St. Louis City Football Club. But ASN Sports TV senior correspondent Chris Cartos caught up with Ghanaian midfielder Latif Blessing after the game, and this is what he told Chris Cartos.
To African Sports Network, I'm with Blessing Latif here, aka Starboy Game Changer.
Yeah,
it was 90 minutes, Houston 0, St. Louis. What do you think happened today in the game?
I think you can see we dominate the game. We play so good. I think we have to equalize our chances because, like we have so many chances and we gotta score and we just put it all our way. So we gotta do better job. Final, so we have to score. If you miss your chances, and like when they score you, you're not gonna like equalize. So any chance you get, you have to score and you get your point.
You had a flash on the goal, I think in the 75th minute when you turned a little turn and hit a shot.
Yeah.
When you shot that ball, what was your mind telling you when you shot that ball?
I think I need to come like a little bit down because my shot was, I think I'm gonna play the other side, but I couldn't go that way I want. I think next time I have to do better job to come down and like play like better ball. I think I just come to my mind and I just want to shoot.
So now you're getting playing time now, right? You've now got 45 minutes to play here in Houston, your home game. You play away games, but now the coach giving more time at home. What do you think the coach is trying to do with you regarding home games? Are you the joker on the team?
I think you can see in training, I was training good, and you can see like when coach believe you, it's your training. I train so good. And I'm not joking with my training. I know where I come from, so I gotta work myself out. I've been in the bench for so long, so when my chance comes, I have to equalize. I have to tell them like I'm a good player. I'm not a bench player, so I'm happy. I play every time they give me a minute. I make sure like I equalize my minute. So I'm so happy with the coach. He trusts me. He believes me. He told me, Latif, every minute I give you, take it, and every chance I get, I take it. So I'm so happy.
Latif, we're very grateful for your time. We're looking forward to your first Houston goal, your goal in orange. When is that coming?
Very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
You just had Blessing Latif. He said his goal is coming very soon in orange, where he's going to celebrate with an orange jersey. Blessing Latif, a.k.a. Game Changer. Thank you very much for your time. Let's see.
Also, we caught up with Tim Parker, former Houston Dynamo defender who currently plays for St. Louis. After the game, spoke to us. SN Sports TV, Sam here with Tim Parker, St. Louis City defender. Let me hear your thoughts on today's game.
Yeah, a tough match, you know. Unfortunately, ends in a stalemate. They had a lot of the ball, but we had some good opportunities that unfortunately we didn't finish tonight.
By this time last season, St. Louis, we are top of the Western Conference, balling. You know, everybody was talking about, them. Now they are mid-table. Are we going to say the second season syndrome is catching up with St. Louis?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think when you look at us, we're finding ways to continue to be tough to play against. And tying games isn't the end goal. You know, we want to win those games, but when we look back, we've only lost one game on the year. So that's something to really hold tight to ourselves, and we just have to build on those and turn some ties into wins.
Oh, I appreciate that, Parker. Let me take much of your time. Yeah. Have a safe ride back to St. Louis. All right. All right. Goalkeeper Roman Buck spoke to SN Sports TV crew after that game. SN Sports TV here with Bucky, the goalkeeper of St. Louis City. Tonight game. Let me get your thought on the goal extra.
Yeah, I mean, it was an open game. I think it can go both ways. They had a big chance in the end of the first half after the corner, and we had some chances too. But at the end, I think we defended very well, even though they had more from the game. So I would say we worked hard for that draw. You
came up with some, pretty good saves. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it always makes me feel good, when I can help the team, especially in situations towards the end of the game, when it's still 0-0 and keep the clean sheet is always a good feeling for us.
Appreciate for your time. This is the safest hand in the world for St. Louis. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I hope you enjoyed today's edition of Around the MLS show with Sam here on SN Sports TV. Join me again as we preview and review all the matchups in both East and Western Conference on match day 13. So how many goals do you think we're going to record on match day 13? I don't know. Then join us next edition to find out. My name is Sam. Thanks for watching.